Persona Gaming.
Hello everybody, this is Tyll'a, and I have some Star Trek Online up here. Gonna be creating a new character for an upcoming stream. But the question is, what to make? So, I have this Discord widget up in the upper right corner of my screen here. And, let's see what it gives me. Okay! Let's create the character. Oh, they redesigned this. Used to look a lot different, but choose faction Dominion. Species, Jem'Hadar. Science officer. Ah. I'm gonna give him really light colored hair there, so. I like the dark green eyes. There we go. I like the crest there. Okay, that we already did. Gonna make him 2 meters even in height, and there. Now I like that uniform better. Okay, I like the bracers. Where's that, man? Does this backpack look good? No. No. Yeah, I can keep that. Zoom out a bit. I like that. More guards. There we go. Alright, let's get into the game. While I'm doing that, don't need the Discord there anymore.
You
You are my most trusted soldiers. We can't defeat the enemy alone. We'll need the help of old friends and old enemies. We can't win through force of arms. Deception, stealth, and misdirection will help us stay alive.
Dominion prison facility.
Several containment cells at this penal installation have been breached. A number of prisoners are attempting to escape. Their likely destination is the shuttle facility and landing area.
Alright. So, there's one thing I want to change. Is that even a thing? No. There. I'm looking for subtitles if I can. What does compact UI look like? I don't know. Doesn't seem to be any difference there. So forget that. No, that's not it. At least I got the chat settings set up. Now I have no idea what this is. Oh, I do have a park point, it looks like. And I could go with the ground damage upgrade. And what's in endeavors? Okay. So, alright. So I'm in the game. You can see I'm level 60. Dominion characters start at level 60. So, get rid of that. And we have our map here. New respawn point unlocked. Let's see, what's that? That's all old stuff from the fleet I'm in on Federation side. But this isn't gonna be a Federation side character. So, anyway. So we have this. I should probably make this a chat box bigger. That would be helpful.
Enemy target on sensor. Likely damage detected. Personal shield losing
These Cardassians didn't really like me there.
They found us! Get up! Run! Well done. You drove the escapees into our fortified position. Victory is life. Our guard unit was decimated during the breakout. We should form a new squad and deal with the remaining escapees. The honor of leadership should be yours.
More escapees ahead. They have yet to detect our presence. I recommend we keep it that way.
Alright. Where did it put my invisibility power? No, that's not it. Here it is.
Excellent.
Here's my stealth.
Now you can make a surprise assault.
And... they're gone.
Nothing useful in here. We should keep moving.
And my stealth is on cooldown, but I should be able to fight these things. These, those look like Romulans. Probably because they are Romulans.
An additional dose of Ketracel White provides a temporary boost.
Boss, we got incoming. That shuttle ready yet?
A large number of prisoners are escaping the facility and heading your way. Stop them.
Bottlenecking all of these things, the Cardassians, Romulans, all those. They're all getting bottlenecked.
I have seen enough. Computer, end program. Remember, victory is life.
Your leadership skills are sound. I am Iko Ixtan, and I would be honored to follow you in battle. I offer my service to your unit.
You fight well. I see now why the Honored Elder chose you for this duty. I am Rem Taral. It would be good to serve under your command. I offer my services to you and your unit.
Okay, that's weird. That's not Eco Extend. That's Remtron, whatever.
A well-executed operation. You showed initiative and inspired others to follow your lead and achieve success. Your promotion to first is all but assured. All that remains is confirmation from the Vorta commander. I will take you to him now. Follow me. Take this turbo lift to the bridge. You are to speak to the Vorta known as Wayun. He awaits you there, along with his adjutant, Loris, and a founder. I trust you appreciate the need to report to the lead Vorta as soon as possible. He is not the only one evaluating you.
Off to the bridge.
Prepare the fleet. We need to reach the Bejor system as soon as possible.
Of course, Founder. We'll be ready for transit within the hour. Welcome. Honored Elder Dukan Rex speaks quite highly of you. And after evaluating your latest performance, I can see the praise is well earned. I'm pleased to inform you that the Founders have chosen to bestow the rank of First upon you. May you continue to serve them well. I would expect no less. One more thing. The Founders, in their wisdom, have also granted you the right to report directly to them when necessary. To speak to your gods is quite an honor. Unexpected, perhaps, but we live in most unusual times. The Founders will contact you when they have need of your skills. In the meantime, I suggest you prepare yourself, your unit, and your ship for service. Speak with my adjutant, Loris 4. She'll help you prepare for the challenges ahead in the Alpha Quadrant. Remember, victory is life.
Greetings, and congratulations on your promotion. I am Loris 4. I will help you maximize your efforts to bring glory to the Founders. Head to the requisitions room across the hall. Someone will assist you. While you're there, you may also wish to acquire a different vessel or switch the ship you'll command. Each ship requires certain bridge officers to function efficiently. Be certain you have the officers you need before heading out. Report to Ayun when you are ready to depart. He will distribute the Ketracel White for your unit at that time. Exit the way you came in. Turn right, then head left and enter requisitions.
Okay, can't go through that door. This one I can. Ah. Here we go. And this is the ship I want to use. Sorry. We have our have my ship here. What does reputation look like? Okay. Okay. I have tier 5 with some of the other factions. And I've talked to Wayne again.
Are you prepared for combat? The Founder has ordered the fleet to battle stations. We will depart as soon as you are ready.
Continue.
Can you vouch for the loyalty of your men? Then receive this reward from the Founders. May it keep you strong.
Loading screen.
We're detecting a number of derelict vessels ahead on sensors. It looks like they ran afoul of some Idran swarmers. How unfortunate. I believe this will be a teachable moment for our newly promoted First. Loris?
I agree, of course. First, I'd like you to move ahead of the fleet and eliminate the swarmers. Take out the derelict vessels as well. They'll attract more vermin otherwise.
Alright. Okay, after I finish this group, I'm gonna need to adjust some control options. So I'll just go okay, good. Someone dropped some loot. It's mine now. Here's the wormhole, it looks like.
All ships, prepare for transit to the Alpha Quadrant. Is your vessel ready for the journey after your encounter with the swarmers?
Yep.
As of this moment, we are all dead. We go into battle to reclaim our lives. This we do gladly, for we are Jemadar. Remember, victory is life.
I'd like you to handle first. There's a Zenkethi battle station in this sector. It's heavily damaged and in danger of being destroyed in combat. I need you to extract a high-value target from it before that happens. The fleet will clear a path for you to the station. You will then beam down with an away team and escort Zenkethi Admiral Zen Talak to safety. Understood?
Battle is complicated.
I will make our intentions clear to the Alliance before they open fire on us.
What? The Dominion is on our side?
To help Klingons. Character is going to be going Klingon side, so makes sense to help Klingons. Oh crap! I am running low on shield. Got an achievement.
Hurry! We don't know our target status.
Alright, I am getting out of here. I'm getting out of this fight because I'm running low on health. And I'm dead. Very first part of the mission and I died. So, I'll let the Klingons handle that.
We've entered transporter range to the station first. Is your away team ready?
Turns out I didn't even have to kill those things, so let
Our
the Klingons
senses
kill
have
them.
detected the Admiral. He is on the station's upper level, in the command area. I recommend haste. The Herc are likely to overrun the station, and soon. Find the Admiral and get him to safety. I'll update you once that happens.
So, we're on this board, and for some reason the, there we go, there we go. Okay, that's fire. That's fire. Don't want to stand in that. And cutscene. We should proceed with caution. All right. Yeah, this time I have a full group. You know, even though it's just NPCs, still having a full group is nice. Transport to control deck. And here we are. Looks like there's some more enemies here. Okay. Looks like I'm not the only ones here. Go. More helping the Klingons.
Jem'Hadar, here? If you come to help, you will be welcomed. If not, today is a good day to die. For you. The Zenkethi? He's caused enough trouble for one day. Take him away if you wish. Feel free to crush any Herc you should find, too. There's plenty to go around.
Alright. So, it looks like this room isn't clear yet. Oh, that's fire. Don't stand the fire. That would be bad. But, bugging this place? That I would be happy to do. they need to die. That's fair to say. And I get more experience. Alright. So the Herc are dead. Can I jump there? Nope. I can get stuck if I try to jump that, but I can't actually jump that. So.
Jem'Hadar? Not the liberators I was expecting, to be certain, but I will not refuse your aid. You are here to rescue me, yes? If not, I would like to die on my feet in combat. Very well. I have a warp-capable shuttle on this station near the escape pods. I'll give you access to that section. Take me to it.
No, I think it would be a good idea to get out of this room that has all the fire in it. And I think the game agrees with me there. Actually, this whole station's full of fire. And Herc. And we got some loot here. Oh, no, that's dead end.
Level secure. We're needed elsewhere. Fight well.
Well done, soldier. I can make it from here. A shuttle is just beyond this door. What is your saying? Ah, yes. Victory is life.
I see you've taken the Admiral out of harm's way. I expected nothing less from one of our finest. I have a new task for you first. Make your way to the torpedo bay and set one of the torpedoes there to detonate. That will take care of all the Herc on board quite nicely.
Alright. So now I have to go back. Looks like some respawns there. Oh well, more experience for me.
Jem'Hadar, huh? This day just gets more and more interesting. If you're here for a fight, you'll get one. But with all this proto-matter around us, it might be brief. Fantastic. If you're not here to fight, I'm gonna assume you're here to help. We were about to disarm all these beauties. I'm sure you noticed this place is a little unstable. No one's thrilled with the idea of all this protomatter exploding. Want to give us a hand? Right. And you figured a room full of protomatter would be the best way to make it go boom? Wonderful. Look, let's compromise. We'll neutralize the protomatter in all but one of these torpedoes, which you'll set to detonate. Everyone's happy. My team needs 3 minutes to get it done. You okay with this plan?
The renowned Starfleet efficiency. 3 minutes is an acceptable time frame. Let the good commander know we are agreeable to his terms. And first, don't tarry once the demolition task is complete. We require your skills in combat over Bejor.
Alright. So, now I have to survive for 3 minutes. Thankfully. Got a bottleneck.
One stack down. Keep up the good work.
Bottlenecking the Herc. Just waiting for more Herc to show up.
We're halfway done. Keep doing what you do best.
Alright. So yeah, once I finish this last mission, that's gonna be it for this, this little, prelude to the stream, and you'll see why once I finish it. But say, looking at all these, that there is a level 1 to 60, 1 to 59 for Dominion characters. I have no clue why, because Dominion characters always start at level 60. So, got a minute left to hold out. Then commendations, we'll deal with those on the stream. But we will be dealing with those. So. Just not today. And. Oh, this is some really nice gear. More really nice gear.
Protomatter's done, but the explosives are still intact.
Starfleet, this room's empty of all enemies. It's empty.
All right. Protomatter is out of commission.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And up there's a group. There's a group of her. They gotta go. Okay, this guy's commander rank, I think. Yep. Nice. Now I talk to Starfleet.
We're good to go here. You want to push the big red button? Or shall I?
So now I set the torpedo.
Nice work. It's been interesting, fighting with Jem'Hadar instead of the other way around. Well, Command wants us somewhere else, so adios. Try not to get shot, yeah?
And...
Time is a factor here, First. We have need of you back in space. Are you prepared to leave the station?
Yep. Yeah, that board's finished.
You've done well, First. I believe we are going to work together quite nicely, all for the glory of the Founders, of course. Our main task lies ahead. Simply put, we must save the Alliance forces in this sector from the Herc. I trust you're up for the challenge?
Yep. Now I gotta save the Klingons. There goes that station. But yeah.
Slow down those Herc ships. They're much. Assist them.
Alright, now I gotta help Starfleet.
Dominion vessel, thank you for your assistance.
I didn't even get there before Starfleet.
We picked up an incoming Herc dreadnought. Stop them.
A Herc force is coming your way. I will assist you.
Great dreadnought. Let's clear up some guys first. Cuts off the supply of ads. And now I'm going to take the door.
Another well-fought victory, First. You continue to impress.
And that's a bunch more space junk around Deep Space Nine.
And the Founders want you to serve alongside the Alliance as part of their defensive forces. There are two viable factions to consider: the Federation and the Klingon Empire. It's indulgent, I know, but I think the final choice should be yours. Who shall it be?
Klingons.
Interesting choice. I think you'll fit in well there, eventually. It might take some time to get used to the way they operate, but I believe you're ready for the challenge.
This meeting is classified. You are one of a special breed, chosen by the Founders for great things. To that end, we will supply you with special gear and training. Use this transponder to directly contact us on a secure channel. I expect regular reports, especially regarding unusual developments. And do remember, victory is life.
Alright. Let's get out of the system. Now, the reason I made sure to, what's that? What's in there? Ah, nice. I'll have to do that at some point, hopefully, whatever. Okay, so. I can do that later. The reason that I went through this part of the game early.
Lady of the House of Martok, has requested that you meet her at the House Estate in the Ketha Lowlands. She did not explain why she wanted to see you, but I expect that she has some tasks she would like completed. The House of Martok has lost much prestige since I took the Chancellor's seat. But they still have many allies among the KDF, and I am loath to reject Cirilla's request without a good reason. Gaining the favor of the House of Martok could serve you well. But remember, they have many enemies. I harbor no ill towards Cirilla, but do not get caught up in her vengeance against me. It would not be in your best interest. Serve the Empire well. Kapla!
Okay, that's a quest I'm going to do later because I don't want to do that right now. Anyway. Right, achievements are over here. Display completed achievements.
There is a report of a battle in the Norg system. If there is an enemy bold enough to attack that close to the Empire, it must be dealt with harshly. I'm calling all available ships to the Norg system to assist. Fight with honor. Serve the Empire well. Kapla!
Alright.
Serve the Empire well. Kapla!
Those are all quests I could do later. This is what I wanted to get here, this achievement. And that's a limited time achievement. And I get this.
New orders. These are important. In the interests of cooperation with other galactic powers, we are sending you to assist a joint task force. The fledgling Romulan Republic is having growing pains. Keeping the old Romulan Imperial elements on their toes helps us, as they were no friend of ours. So the enemy of our enemy is going to get a little help. Join a task force to assist the Romulans. I don't really care what operation you sign on, as long as the Republic sees it as valuable. Victory is life. Glory to the Founders and the Dominion we all serve. I have a new assignment for you. Alliance researchers have created another one of their clever tactical simulations, and they have humbly requested our participation in their initial studies. The Founders have graciously offered your services. The simulation will place you into a historically significant event during the Federation Klingon War. The Klingon warrior, Tyll'a, and her agents played a significant role in this event. You'll be gaining more experience and understanding of her tactics, I'm sure. The Founders expect your best efforts in this endeavor. Even in the case of a simulation, victory is life. Victory is life.
Yep, we know that. Okay. Use. Because what we have here... this bunch of, Sure, I'll take that quest. Whatever. We have all different, objectives to get to for rewards, and you need that Gamma Recruit achievement to even get these.
This is Lieutenant Commander Kyla Van Zyl in the shuttle Tereshkova. I'm on leave from Voyager, and I was passing near the Hobus system when I picked up some odd energy readings. I took a detour to investigate. You can't be too careful where Hobus is concerned. But I could use some help, and command reports your ship might be available. Please rendezvous with me at these coordinates. Thank you for your assistance. I'll be waiting for your arrival.
That's a lot of quests. So we've got, leveling and potential queues such over here. Over here we have spec points. That's a lot of those. Crafting. Admiralty.
We detected an anomaly in the Azure Nebula. Because of the Tholian activity in that area, we're concerned they may be attempting to open a rift to the mirror universe. I need a ship to go out there and check it out.
Duty officers, fleet skilled, learn information. So that is what I'm going to be doing on
now
that.
That the Iconian War is over, it is time to rebuild the Empire. That means looking for new places to expand. On the edge of the Alpha Quadrant, near Ferenginar, our astrophysicists have noticed a star that is suddenly fading. They do not understand why it is dying, but they want more detailed information before the star goes out. They also say that there may be valuable resources to harvest from the system, so we should take this opportunity before the Ferengi do. I want you to prepare your ship for deep space exploration and head to this dying star. Discover anything that may be useful to the Empire.
Alright. So that is going to be it for this prelude to the stream. And I will see all you guys on the stream. So until then, this is Tyll'a signing out. Have a nice day. Alright, for this part I am doing the audio after recording because my mic wasn't exactly working. As you can see, I have quite a few characters here. One of those I've since deleted, but anyway. This is the character we're gonna play. And of course, the loading screen. And here we are. One of the annoying things about Star Trek Online is that, well, when the focus isn't on that window, the audio cuts out. And going through my inventory. Nothing. Crafting mats. Ah, yes! The Gamma Quadrant transponder thing has 40 different objectives. And in this stream series, I'm going to try to get them all. As you can see, right now I don't have any. And duty officers and admiralty. Those are one less. Well, actually two, because there's duty officers and there's admiralty. Duty officers obviously use duty officers, while admiralty uses your ships. So, just going through the duty officers to see what kind of missions there are. Same thing with Admiralty. I have 2 ships. And now I have a whole bunch of duty officers. Going through the duty officer menu, citing my various duty officers, and someone just warped in. So yeah, this part's a bit boring. Not only are these a good source of experience in dilithium, I also have quite a few objectives in that transponder that require the duty officer stuff to be done. And I'm not going to cut any of this out because I feel it's important to see the whole stream. And actually, like I said, I'm saying this in editing because for this portion of the stream, my mic wasn't working. Okay, got a really good Admiralty mission there. I'm going to send both my ships on that. And that's crafting. Not going to deal with that right now. Mainly because crafting uses duty officers as well. And I've already deployed all my duty officers. looking in the quest log. That's all in progress quests. And Gamma Quadrant is what we're looking for.
The Alliance has agreed to a summit meeting with us to discuss the return of the Herc and what can be done to prevent their aggression from devastating all 4 galactic quadrants. Despite recent events, they've agreed to host the summit at Deep Space Nine. I'm not surprised. None of the galactic powers are
And here is where I am fixing my mic to get it working again. So... Alright, that should work now.
If you'll excuse me.
So, here's hoping it'll work. Sorry about the mic not working earlier. This is weird. This is really weird. So... Okay. Sorry about that mic not working earlier. There was a messed up setting on my part. So here I am in Deep Space Nine, and this is weird. Why does it say go to Deep Space Nine and meet with faction leader? So that Odo, that's what I'm looking for. I'm pretty sure.
It's nothing short of a miracle that Chief Rowe hasn't... I don't have anything for you. Go to DS9. I don't have anything
that's really weird. Because I'm on Deep Space Nine.
Does anyone need training?
What is going on with this? I have to go there from the sector.
Please, we're low on fuel and supplies. We need help, badly.
Tell the Ambassador that any Jem'Hadar aggression will be met with deadly force.
Okay. So now I have to travel to Deep Space Nine.
This is Station Control. Welcome to Deep Space Nine. Your docking clearance has been authorized. Several of our docking facilities were damaged in the recent conflict. Please proceed to the provided coordinates. Also, Captain Nog is waiting to meet with you on the promenade at your earliest convenience. Enjoy your stay here at the station.
Alright, so loading into Deep Space 9.
Hello! I've been assigned to assist you here on the station. The leaders of the 4 major delegations have asked to meet with you prior to the summit meeting. Their offices are located here on the promenade.
Alright. So I have to meet with all 4...
Ambassador Odo is here, coordinating security efforts.
Including Odo, who we already talked to earlier.
It's important to win the hearts and minds here. Many of the summit attendees, particularly the Klingons, consider the Herc to be our problem, and our problem alone. It's up to us to convince them otherwise. If we don't stand together, the Herc will ravage every civilization, one by one, throughout the galaxy.
Okay, so I talked to him. Oh wait, not supposed to go into this room.
Chancellor Jempok has an office here.
No, not that. Ah, there's a door. That is not the right door. I passed it twice.
I would not hope for aid from the Empire, Jim Hadar. Most of the High Council see the Herc purely as a Dominion problem. There are others, such as Martok, who see that position as dishonorable. If they want to fight the war of their ancestors, so be it. But they will be doing so without the Empire. The same could be said for our allies, should they side with you.
So yeah, Klingons not all that willing to help. And that's not a door.
Here is Proconsul Deton's office.
Here's the door. Talk to Romulan.
This summit may be difficult. While the Federation will see a path toward peace, I suspect the Klingons will feel the opposite. There is no love lost between them and your people, or the Herc for that matter. The Republic position is one of pragmatism. The Herc are a threat no one can ignore, regardless of what quadrant their home lies in.
Alright, so now I just have to talk with the Federation representative. I already talked with the Klingons, talked with the Romulans, talked with Dominion.
Admiral Quinn's office is behind those doors.
The results of this summit could have long-lasting effects. A number of our allies, especially the Klingons, consider the Herc to be a Dominion problem. The Federation sees this as a chance to improve relations with your people. Having allies in the Gamma Quadrant instead of enemies would be a great step toward galactic peace.
There are several Alpha Quadrant leaders here for the summit. Kai Kira of Bajor, Counselor Garrick of Cardassia, and my father, Ferengi Grand Nagus Ron. I recommend meeting with them as well. Their worlds will be on the front line if the Herc launch a full invasion into this quadrant.
So, now I have more people I need to talk to. Which is not that. Or is it? No, it isn't.
I believe the Kai is here. My father is in my uncle's bar. Hard to believe he used to work there, huh?
I was wondering when you'd come along. I'm guessing you're here to talk about the Herc and what we want to do about them. It's no secret that the Ferengi aren't a military powerhouse like the Klingons. Most of the time, we'd be happy to make a tidy profit from all of this, and as far away from it as possible. That changed when the Herc attacked Ferenginar. We would have been wiped out without help, and we didn't get it from Starfleet or the Klingons We got it from the Lucari and the Cardassians. Even a few not cool ships showed up to fight. That showed us that this is everyone's fight, big or small. So we're in. And if the 34th rule of acquisition comes into play, well, it wasn't easy, believe me. I've managed to get the board of liquidators with us for now. Most of them see the potential for incredible profit. Alliance defense contracts can be very lucrative. The rest, well, let's just say their self-preservation instincts are strong. They'd rather fight with the Alliance than stand alone. The Herc have me thinking about adding a new rule of acquisition. If they can't be bought, get ready to fight! Did you have another question?
In this area, it's a bit confusing sometimes, especially since I haven't played this game in quite a long time.
Hello there. I'm a little surprised to see a Jemadar here. I figured Odo would have come himself to find out where Bajor stands. I can tell you we're worried. If you fall, the Herc will come here, and we'll be the first to face them, so Bajor stands ready. We'll do what we can to stop them, even if that means joining forces with the Dominion. There's something else I should mention. I've experienced visions recently, a sign from the prophets. I see a place I've been before, a world beyond the grip of death. It's the home of a former Kai, and it's in the Dominion. I should also mention that I've seen you in this vision as well. I believe we're going to take a journey together soon. As Kai, I'm obligated to serve the will of the prophets. Doing so leads me to many places, not just Bajor. That can be difficult, especially in times of war. There's been a lot of that in the last few years. First the Dominion, then the Klingons, the Iconians, and now the Herc. There are times when I wonder how Ben Sisko managed during the Dominion War, and he was the emissary. I've tried to follow his example whenever possible, but it's been a challenge. Something else on your mind?
Alright, so I've talked to her.
It looks like Counselor Garrick is in his old tailor shop. Huh.
Hello there. I take it you're not here to update your ensemble, though if you'd like a few suggestions, I'd be happy to provide some. In the meantime, let's talk about serious business, shall we? I'm sure you'd like to know Cardassia's position on the Herc problem. It's simple, really. They're a menace, and one we should deal with swiftly.
Okay, that guy's ugly.
Surprised? Don't be. Cardassia was recently attacked by the Herc. We'd have fared poorly without help from our neighbors. Even the Lucari and the Ferengi offered a hand. There's no love for the Dominion on Cardassia, but we know that we're next if you fall to the Herc. And so, we're ready to be good neighbors. Once upon a time, when I was but a tailor. That was before plain, simple Garrick became a member of the Detapa Council, of course. Before the Reconstruction and the Iconian War and the Herc. While I'm proud of the work I've done for Cardassia over the years, there's a part of me that yearns to be here once more. To be just a tailor, just Garrick. Will there be anything else?
The Alliance has asked a number of special consultants to attend the summit. I know each of them well, and I can vouch for their knowledge and skill, even my Uncle Quark. Despite his reputation, his knowledge of the Gamma Quadrant is valuable. Just don't mention Latinum in the discussion, or the value of his information could rise considerably.
Alright. So I have more people to talk with. Can't wait to, actually get to fighting something.
Ah, hello there. Nice to meet you. Dr. Julian Bashir, recently recommissioned Starfleet officer at your service. Can't say I was expecting to see a Jem'Hadar here today. We're doing what we can to get things in order after that business with the Zenkethi and the Herc. The station took quite a beating. Worse than I saw during the Dominion War. We're still treating casualties, and it looks like we'll be seeing more soon. A lot more. The situation is compounded by the presence of civilians, both local and from other systems, even the Dominion. We have a number of refugees from the Gamma Quadrant on the station, and more are on the way. Clearly, the sooner we can solve the Herc dilemma, the better. We'll be beyond our capacity to help the refugees soon, as will Bajor. I mustered out some time ago to start a private practice on Tyll'a. Since then, I've worked on special projects for Starfleet from time to time as a consultant. Even managed to start a family. Needless to say, I wasn't initially thrilled with the idea of putting the uniform on again. Still, it's very hard to say no to Kai Kira and Captain Dax. And so here I am, back on the front of an interstellar conflict. Here's hoping it's a brief one. Something on your mind?
So the reason I'm going through all those conversations is that if I open this up, there are all these are learn information, so and I do not remember which information is from which character.
Don't suppose you're here for a drink? Holosuite? Double? Can't blame me for trying to find profit while I can. My fool of a brother, the Nagus, seems hell-bent on getting the Ferengi into this mess. Not a lot of profit in fighting the Herc, 34th rule or not. You can't spend your money when you're dead. If you ask me, we'd be better off sealing that wormhole and saying goodbye to the Herc and the Dominion forever. I'd miss the Tullaberry wine, but I'd get over it. But seeing how that'll never happen, especially as long as Kira's still breathing, I suppose I'll have to dig in like everyone else. You know what the worst part of this mess is? Your boss, Odo. He's back like some kind of ghost haunting me. I must be cursed. I do. And I'd be there, enjoying myself, if it weren't for the Grand Nagus. Brother or not, I wanted nothing to do with this until he put Lucari terraforming tech on the table. Couldn't pass that up. It'll cut biosphere renovation costs on my moon by 70%. Even with Odo here, and a billion Herc trying to demolish everything in sight, there's profit in the wind. Might finally land that exclusive Tullaberry export contract I've been dreaming about for 40 years. Can I get you something?
Right, and...
Hello. Oh, it's been a while since I've been in this place. I can't believe Quark still has that hollow me in here. It's a little embarrassing, to be honest. I wish we were all here under better circumstances. Then again, DS9's always been a trouble magnet. I guess peace is a little too much to ask for around here. My husband is risking a lot of capital, political and otherwise, by choosing to get involved with all of this. Fortunately, he's the best Grand Nagus to come around in a long time. The best ever, as far as I'm concerned, but I'm pretty biased on that point. Look, if I were this mirror version of me I've been hearing so much about, I'd have a lot more tactical advice to offer. As it is, my advice to you is this. Take a look around. Think about all the civilians, the refugees, people who are depending on you to protect them. Think about the best way you can do that, if you can. That's what I'd do if I were in your shoes. Boots, whatever. Yeah, in that alternate universe where good people are evil and vice versa, turns out the evil version of me is an admiral there. Real piece of work. Wears lots of leather, carries a whip. Oh, and she's in command of the evil Enterprise. I
I found out about her from my husband's information gathering specialists. Never hurts to be well informed, right? Rule of acquisition number 7. Keep your ears open and your eyes on the mark. Was there something else?
There's a number of refugee groups here on the promenade.
Okay, not more talking. What can I do though?
A Jem'Hadar? Here? Where were you when we needed you most? When the Hurt came, we sent distress calls. But no Jem'Hadar came. The Founders didn't save us. Only a few of us managed to get away on ships before the Hurt closed in. Word of the Bajorans and their faith reached us after the war ended. Their stories about one of their spiritual leaders. She came to the worst of us, on our prison moon, to bring the wisdom of the prophets. So, when the Hurt came, we decided to come here, through the Celestial Temple, to seek deliverance. If our old gods won't listen to us, perhaps Kai Kira and the prophets will.
Okay. So there's that.
Are you surprised seeing Karemans here on a Federation station? That's how bad it is back home. We had to come to the Federation to find safe haven. There's nothing for us in the Dominion. Not anymore. That's right. Your gods abandoned us to the Hurk and left us to fend for ourselves when the invasion got rough. It's no wonder there's talk about rebellion on Karema and many other worlds besides. And now, here you are, just like us, asking the Alliance for help. Don't be surprised if they refuse. People here still remember the war and what you Jem'Hadar did to this quadrant. You ask me, it'd be justice if they turned their backs on you, just like you did to us.
This is Jempok. The summit will begin soon. Send your report to me now. The Federation and Romulan positions are predictable as always, but I am surprised by the Cardassians and Ferengi. They are usually more inclined to worry about their own skins first. I am not concerned about the refugees. Starfleet and the Bajorans will be all too eager to shelter and feed them, after all. As I said, the summit is about to start. Report to me there when you arrive.
Alright. So now now the Klingons want to talk to me. Or rather,
what
Odo
a surprise. Everyone's here and no one's started shooting. Quite a commendable level of restraint. See if you can keep it that way. Take a moment to get settled. Speak with the others. Things will be serious soon enough.
I envy you, Jem'Hadar. You have had the honor of fighting the Hurk to defend your home as a warrior born. Jempok is not willing to face the truth. There are Klingons who fear the Hurk, hiding behind politics and rules. Grethar waits for their worthless souls. Know this. There are still Klingons who know where their blades belong. We will not dishonor our ancestors and ignore the Hurk. We will fight them to our dying breath in the name of Kahless and the Empire!
So, yeah, Klingons are up for taking down Hurk.
Ah, the newly appointed first. I'm glad we had a moment to talk before the summit begins. Your report on the other attendees and their positions was appreciated by myself as well as the Founder. I hope you realize the distinct honor that has been bestowed upon you. To speak directly to a god is a privilege, one seldom offered to a Jem'Hadar. I trust you will not abuse it.
So, don't talk to him.
Hello again. I spoke with Odo about the vision we discussed. He's agreed to clear a mission to the old sector. Opaka, the former Kai I mentioned, lives there now. I believe so, yes. The Kai has a condition that has prevented her from leaving until now. Odo has provided us with data that could lead to a cure. If there's a chance, I'm willing to take it. Her wisdom could help us all greatly. I realize this is a lot to take in, but I hope I can count on your help when the time comes.
I just have to talk to
Hello.
Captain.
I have high hopes for this summit. Many worlds in this quadrant have been attacked by the Herc, including my own. We must all realize that without the Dominion, the Herc will wreak havoc throughout all quadrants, and we will all suffer. I can't help but think that there's a path to a peaceful resolution in all of this. There's got to be some way to end this madness before more lives are lost.
If I can have everyone's attention. Thank you. Let's begin the summit. We have a lot to discuss.
Cutscene time.
Thank you all for coming. By now, you should be aware of our tactical situation. The Dominion, as you know it, is on the verge of collapse. We've withdrawn to our core systems, and the lines are holding, for now. Without your help, the Herc will win the war of attrition.
What about your outer systems? We're receiving refugees here, from those areas.
We have one fleet left, Admiral. That's hardly enough to defend the entire Dominion.
I'm failing to see how this concerns the Empire.
The recent battle here is a sample of what the Herc can do.
If you think they'll stop at the wormhole, you're sadly mistaken.
Need I remind you that the Dominion came to your aid in the Iconian War? I seem to recall Klingons placing high value on debts of honor, or has that changed?
Mind your tongue, changeling! I will not be insulted!
Uh-oh. That doesn't look friendly. That's a lot of
Admiral Quinn to Ops. What's happening?
We're under attack, Admiral. It's the Herc. Reading Herc boarding parties. Multiple decks. They've concentrated in the damaged pylon. Ore processing area.
Get to that damaged pylon section and lock it down before the Herc trigger an explosion that could wreck the station.
Alright. So now I actually get to fight something. Bug. Now, before actually the fight's already started. So I shoot down the bugs, and now, as soon as Red Alert leaves, Red Alert, for those who don't know, is just, that just shows that you're in combat. Okay.
Bad news. The hangar security shield is on the verge of collapse. If it drops, you'll get pulled out into space, so let's make sure that doesn't happen. You need to stabilize the power relays and recalibrate the shields. There are consoles near your position you can use to do this.
Alright, what? Okay. And okay. So, the reason it looks like I'm in a group right now is because I am. The way this game works is if you're below a certain group size, which for this map is 5, it fills it out with NPCs. So, yep, that's probably above me as well. And enemy more hurt, more bugs. Got an achievement. Yeah, stabilize power relays. Like that.
Nice work, but it's not over yet. The Herc have moved into the ore processing area above your position. There's a lot of unstable uridium ore in there. If they damage it, it could ignite and set off a chain reaction that could destroy the pylon. You'll need to make your way up there to secure the area and restart the safety systems there.
Okay, so need to go up some more stairs.
Looks like the access system in this section was reset. You'll need to rotate the central column and extend the bridges in order to reach the next section.
Okay. This is a bit of a puzzle. Well, let's get through there. And more stairs. And more Herc. And the next part of the pylon puzzle. Alright, so I go through the pylon. Again.
Okay, you're almost in the clear. The safety systems for the area are currently offline. You'll need to restore power to that section and reinitialize the safety systems to get everything back online.
Alright. So we have that.
The safety systems are reinitializing. They should be up and running in a few minutes. Nice work. Hold on. I'm picking up multiple Herc life signs in your area. They're converging on your position.
That doesn't sound good.
I need you to defend that section from the Herc until the system comes online again. If they get in before that happens, they could knock it offline again, or worse.
Alright. Out of the station. Kind of annoying. Yeah, that's what I get for not looking at my health meter. I'm not respawning right now. Now I am.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Sprint over here. That's what I get for not looking at my health items. I did not mean to do that. I meant to pick up that item and instead
the Herc are attacking the station and several civilian vessels in the system. I've sent ships to assist them, but I'm concerned our forces are spread too thin. I'd like you to work with those ships to protect the civilians while the rest of us defend the station. First, Dukan Rex will accompany you as a combat escort.
Okay.
Starfleet vessels, this is Quinn. Protect civilian targets.
So now I'm in space. A lot of people, myself included, think that space is more fun than ground. I'm gonna have heal up a bit, and then I'm gonna head down to this area. That area's cleared. Now back up to this first area that I died on the first time. Creation of space junk.
Nice work, but I'm afraid there's bad news. We're picking up Herc vessels and they're heading our way. The station's weapon systems are offline. We need a few minutes to get them up and running. Until then, we're a sitting duck over here. I've asked every ship in the sector to regroup and prepare for battle. Let's hope it's enough.
Alright. So... that's a lot of ships.
Honor your ancestors! Fight now and destroy the Herc! Concentrate fire on their capital ships!
Keep IDEGO systems online!
Don't let the frigate swarms get behind you.
Okay.
Just a few more seconds.
So I'm going to target this battleship here. Especially since they have no shield. I mean, auto torpedo damage.
Defense systems online. Target the Hurricane. Open fire.
Now I have to kill all of these ships. Yep. I know, I took a bunch of damage from that. So I'm gonna wait to heal up a bit.
That was the last of them. We're not picking up any Herc ships on long-range sensors. For now, at least. Hopefully it's clear to the Alliance that the Dominion is prepared to work with them to stop the enemy. Let's hope they're ready to do the right thing. In the meantime, my fleet will do what it can to keep the Herc on our side of the wormhole. Remain vigilant. I will have new orders for you soon. Remember, victory is life.
Pay close attention, recruit. I will only speak of this once. The severity of the Herc's attacks was surprising, but we should have been prepared. This is not the first time we have been forced to deal with him, after all. For the first time, we require allies. We must make it clear to the Alliance that the Herc threat is real. It could destroy us all. You're going to be tested. This will take more than being a good soldier. You'll need to be a diplomat, an ally, even a friend. Am I understood?
Okay. So.
That was unexpected, but I suspect it will show the Alliance just how real the Herc's threat is to all of us. After today, I'd like to think that letting the Herc destroy the Gamma Quadrant is not a viable option. For most of them, anyway. In the meantime, I have received a request from Kira of Bejor. She's asked to lead a mission to the Ennis system, and I've approved it. She has also asked for your assistance. Provide it. And first, make sure she comes back safely. Consider it your highest priority. Dismissed.
Okay. So, gonna take that.
Congratulations on it first.
And I hit level 61 because I started as a Dominion character for this. Because I started as Dominion, I started at level 60. And access for that. Now, what's in there? Okay. So it's marks. Okay. Take gamma marks. And rear personal diver reward. Oh, nice, 200k energy. That's really nice. Spend some of these gamma marks and energy credits. And that. So that's a thing. And upgrading my ranking there. So,
I need your help with a very sensitive mission. A former Kai, Opaka, was trapped on a prison moon in the Gamma Quadrant in 2369. Alien nanotech in her system prevents her from leaving the moon, but it also sustains her life indefinitely while on the surface. It seems the wardens of the prison were planning on curing and granting amnesty to the prisoners until their planet was decimated by the Herc. Somehow, the Dominion managed to obtain the cure, and they provided it to us as a peace offering. The moon hasn't been hit by the Herc, but it's only a matter of time. We need to cure Opaka and the others and get them out of there before that happens. Something else on your mind?
and just curious, is there anyone else on in my fleet? Nope. Alright. So, need to get to the ult system. So, yeah, this is where this is the Gamma Quadrant up here. So, let's start the mission. Armistice.
Good, we've arrived. I suggest scanning the prison moon and its satellite network. They might have fixed the design flaw we exploited here years ago to bypass their defenses.
Those satellites could cripple a Starfleet runabout with one shot back then. I'd rather not find out how powerful they are now, if you don't mind.
Alright, going in this way. And there's a bunch of stuff here that I really don't think I should deal with.
Looks like the satellite weapon and defense systems were updated to deal with modern vessels, but they still have the same flaw that Mars O'Brien took advantage of years ago.
You should be able to distract the satellites by firing probes near their position. Distract enough of them, and you'll clear an area long enough to safely beam down an away team. Picking up some debris clouds from Herc ships in orbit.
Okay, so I have to distract the satellites and...
It's possible some Herc bypassed the satellites. We should be ready.
Just, quiet.
Looks like O'Brien's trick still works. The satellites took the bait, and we have a safe transport window.
So now I can get through here and actually land, I think.
We're in position. I recommend we bring some pattern enhancers along. Local interference can make it tough to get a lock on, and we might have to leave in a hurry. All right, the doctor and I are ready to beam down when you are. Though I can't say I'm thrilled to see that moon again.
Down.
Ah, the wreckage of the Yangtze Jiang. Or what's left of her, rather. Looks like the locals have scavenged everything of value from the old girl. Unlike her, they can never die thanks to the nanotech inside of them.
Right. The last time we were here, the prisoners were eager to be cured, if only to get the chance to kill their rivals off for good. I'm hoping that Opaka has shown them a better path in the time she's been here among them.
Okay. And, edit record. Just set it to, Alright. So, through the cave and...
We're not alone. Herc life signs dead ahead. This is interesting. I just ran a medical scan on these Herc. They're not regenerating. There's no sign of the alien nanites in their bodies. Something in the Herc genetic makeup isn't compatible with the nanites. I suspect it only works on humanoids.
Alright. Open that door, and let's see what's over this way. Let's see what's over this way. And as the good doctor said, that those Herc, they stay dead.
We're here to help. Keep fighting!
More and more Herc. Scan fallen prisoner, okay.
I think you'll find that she'll be in good health within moments. The healing nanites are quite effective. In fact, they seem to have become more efficient than they were last time I was here.
You can relax. I'm fine now. Really.
You made it. Good. The Kai's been expecting you. Yes, she's had a vision about you coming here. Come with us. We'll take you to her. Unless you'd rather stand around here until more of those things show up.
So, follow prisoners, okay.
The Kai's waiting for you, in the temple ahead.
Welcome. It's been some time since we've had peaceful visitors. And Kai Kira, it's been too long. Truly, The prophets have smiled upon us today.
Indeed they have. We have brought the cure. You'll be able to live a normal life away from here. You'll be free.
And we have something to bring with us. A miracle.
Is that?
Yes, a blessing from the prophets. The Orb of Peace. Through it, we ended the war between Ennis and Noel Ennis. As you can see, our peace has been shattered by the arrival of the hostile aliens. We have tried to speak with them, to find reason, but we have failed. We don't even know their name.
They're called Herc, and there's no reasoning with them. They attack and devastate every world, every species they encounter. We need to get you and your people out of here as soon as possible.
I see. We must take the orb with us as well. I can't have it falling into the hands of such a warlike species. It would be like the occupation all over again.
That's not going to happen. I won't allow it, and neither will my friends. We can administer the cure to everyone in groups. With your permission, we'll start right away.
Very well. Begin the procedure. I'm sure many of us are eager to leave this place and begin a new life together.
Alright. So, now I have to cure prisoners.
Some time ago, I asked Bashir for this cure. I wanted to use the cure as a weapon and kill the enemy. I couldn't put the war with the Knoll behind me. I hated him for denying my chance for vengeance. Now, that's changed, thanks to the Kai. I found a better path. I just want to lead a simple, natural life.
And that.
After all this time, to live a normal life, it's like waking up from a really bad dream. I can think about having a family again, an actual family. I don't know what else to say except thank you.
The cure, huh? Well, this cure had better work, friend, or we won't be friends no more. Get me.
Then it's true what the Kai saw in her dreams, those visions. The prophets sent us the orb, and now they sent you with our deliverance from this horrible place. Truly, the prophets smile upon us all.
Is this for real? This cure? They talked about it a little after the Kai arrived, but I thought it was a myth. Never thought it was actually real. So, I can die now. Funny, I never thought I would. And now that I can, I'm a little scared. Is that strange? When they put me here, all I knew was war. I don't remember why it started, just that there was us and the Ennis had to die. Even when the Kai came, I didn't believe. But when they found the orb and people stopped killing, things changed for me. Guess there's something to faith after all. Anyway, thanks for everything.
Looks like you're down to 1 dose of the cure. Use that to inoculate the Kai or Parker, that is. I'll administer the cure to the rest here.
You have my thanks for all you have done for us today. May the blessings of the prophets be yours.
Those things are attacking! Defend yourselves!
Uh-oh, poor Herc.
Going down! Medic! Someone help him!
I'm afraid he's dead. There's nothing we can do for him.
Though we will mourn the loss of our friend Gollin, we can take comfort knowing that, at long last, he was able to leave this place for a better one. He is finally at peace, and his path will join the prophets in the celestial temple.
The doctor and I will stay with Opaka and her people in case the Herc make another attack here. Once you've cleared the way to the transport site, we'll join up with you there.
Alright, so now to get out of here. Bunch of Herc here. So I'm gonna just shoot him down from up here. That way I didn't take any damage from that. Okay, so I have a heal. That's helpful. Okay, it's like most of my team's dead. I'm staying up, but most of my group's dead. Now I'm dead. Luckily, the respawn point was right near where I died. Alright, got the big guy down.
Damage detected.
And, of course, died again. But, at least I got the big guy before I died. Is that the last one?
Not everyone made it out in one piece. Set up the pattern enhancer so we can beam out safely. There's no telling when the herd will send reinforcements down.
So, that is the last little guys there. Time to go back to space. Eating a Herc fleet, aka swat these bugs. Yeah, I'm going down here. I'm not all that great at this game, as you can probably tell. You know, I'm not all that great at this game. I do have a lot of fun playing it. Yeah, those big old fleets, I'm not very good at fighting those, so. Think of that what you will. Okay, something I'm doing wrong there. Probably going after the big ships instead of the little ones is wrong. So I'm gonna be going after the little guys first. dishing out damage and taking it.
Let's move the ship behind the satellites and lure the Hurk in.
Recruit, provide an update on your progress. What happened on Ult? The Ennis and Null Ennis can finally die? Suppose in our own way we too wish for death. It is our greatest proof of loyalty. Strange. They were immortal like the founders, but chose to give it up. Perhaps an eternity of war made them weary of never-ending life. Of course. But perhaps life is other things as well. No matter. Your efforts on Ult will have a positive impact on the Federation. The rescue of a Bajoran spiritual leader is the kind of inspiration that warfare cannot provide.
All right.
Just in time. Here they come.
And yep. Okay, there's a lot of them there. I don't like this. But looks like there are a lot of friendlies too. Oh, so this site just have to survive for a given amount of Trek battle.
Looks like the Herc have had enough for now. Let's get the rest of Opaka's people out of the colony while we can. The Herc might send a larger force to finish us off.
I'm glad I was able to administer the cure to the remaining prisoners while you were clearing a path to the transport site. Everyone is safely aboard and mortal for the first time in many years. I've never seen so many people overjoyed to learn that eventually they'll die.
Thank you, Julian. It means a lot to me to have everyone out safely, especially Opaka. We have a lot to talk about, her and I. For now, I think we should return to Deep Space Nine before the Herc come back to settle the score.
Okay.
Welcome to Deep Space Nine.
Emissary, our paths meet again.
Hello, Ben. It's good to hear from you.
Right.
I'm glad we were able to return Opaka to Bajor safely. She's determined to follow the will of the prophets and establish a new place of worship in the Gamma Quadrant near the wormhole. Odo assures me that the Dominion are open to discussing this. We'll see. Many of us have not forgotten the fate of the new Bajor colony and the Dominion's role in that. As for me, my time as Kai is coming to an end. Opaka is the Kai that Bajor needs now. I intend to guard the Celestial Temple from the Herc and anyone else who would destroy the home of the Prophets. The best place to do that is Deep Space Nine, as part of Starfleet. I'll be Captain Kira the next time you see me. Thank you again for helping me bring Opaka home. I owe you one.
Okay, bunch of experience, dilithium. So, yeah, that's a lot of stuff.
Congratulations on our first.
And that is level 62. Okay. They have that. They have another Gamma objective here. Lame. Get some Lucari marks. Because that way I can run these projects as well. And that, I'm thinking it's gonna be time for me to turn off STO for now. So, and yeah, I mean, there are all sorts of missions here that I'm not going to do yet because, frankly, I don't need to for this. So, next time I will be continuing the Gamma Quadrant storyline here. And yeah, so that's gonna be it for today's stream. I know it's less time than I had expected. So, until next time, this is Tyll'a, signing off.
This has been a Persona Gaming production. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.